Causality, the influence in which one event or cause contributes to the production of another event, such as an effect. The simple principle of cause and effect, in short. The principle of progression, in other words. The significance of causation is that the principle derives a significant influence in our life and experience in everyday lives. For example, in the 2014 summer anime season, I encountered a show called Agame Ka Kill, a show that follows the story of a group of individuals called the Night Raid, with their objective of toppling the corrupt system of the Empire. However, I found myself dissatisfied with how poorly the show handled the maturing concepts, in addition to the one-dimensional antagonists. Moving along, this influenced me to seek other anime that could possibly handle such mature themes seen similar in this show without still having to put the protagonists in costumes that resemble Japanese school uniforms. My disappointment being the cause and the search being the effect. Evidently, the cause of my search led to the effect of my encounter with one malcomment lost to the echelons of time, suggesting one show, I would probably say will be personified as the grail of dark fantasy anime. The 1997 anime series Berserk, adapted from the manga of the late Kentaro Miura. May he rest in peace. But what about Berserk? Berserk follows the story of Guts, an orphan mercenary in the medieval era that encounters many struggles and battlefields to find his own purpose in life. The show also questions the concept of causality at the beginning of every episode. Are the effects of humanity dictated by a higher being or entity? Can man have control over his own will? Berserk seeks to illustrate that struggle with causality through the series, but much like the manga, the first episode starts to open up with the illustration of the effect first, or showing you the end result of the cause, the penultimate cause of the series. But then afterwards, the series flashes back to show you the cause through Guts' younger days and show you the significant cause of the series, which was his first encounter with Griffith. Afterwards, we resume into what is known famously as the Golden Age arc, and of course that's what it's called. And the rest is pretty much spoiler territory from there. But in summary, Berserk highlights the causes that led to the ultimate tragedy in the series, and returns to the present in the final episodes, which brings the series back to the first episode, the effect, which I find to be an example of masterful cinematography for rewatchability of the series. As someone who doesn't rewatch a lot of things, it really helps. Now that my script is over, what about Berserk? This episode was really supposed to be more about what I like about Berserk, but I decided to bring in the theme of causality because we can see a lot of elements of cause and effect throughout the show. And without leaving too much to spoil, I don't want to spoil anything here because this is technically one of Megane's favorites, but I'm going to try to leave this as much spoiler free as possible to encourage you to watch the series. Full recommendation. But really, it's the cause and effect, the importance here. And I just kind of want to have a little highlight, and as well as a little tribute to Berserk, since now, unfortunately, the original author has passed. But yeah, that is the causation. The cause, or as you can say, has more effect, I guess, to relate to today's term. The cause of this video was my disappointment with the summer anime. As a spoiler update, I kind of lost interest in Sunny Boy. It really just felt like more high school drama, but in a completely different setting. But getting along the point, it really brought me down to the point where I actually did something that I really didn't consider myself doing anytime soon, which was rewatching anime. Well, by myself, so to speak, not like introducing it to somebody. And that anime was Berserk. I mean, yeah, I'm probably hopping on the train late, but it was one that I knew that I was gonna come back to eventually. And I enjoyed it nonetheless, because the loop that it provides of the nightmare of the tragedy is really good. Well, long story short, I'm going to keep this video short. I recommend Berserk to watch, should you have it, or should you know me. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is Megane with another anime video. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe.